So whenever anyone sees how I have my network set up in my computer and all that other stuff, they generally think that I spent a shitload of money on all this, and that's just not true at all. So I'm just going to show you what I've got in my network, how I built it, and maybe that'll help you build your own and understand that this stuff doesn't have to cost you a lot. You don't have to buy it all new. You can buy it refurbished or used or whatever. So yeah, let's see. This is what I've got up in the box here. So straight back is my Nighthawk X6 R8000 router. It's a couple years old. I ended up picking that up at a pawn shop. Somebody left it there and it was like $40 because it didn't have a power cable to come with it. So I bought a power cable on eBay, which was refurbished too, for like $9. And there you go. I've got, at the time it was the brand new top of the line one at the time. This is just the CM500 modem right up here. Not much to it. That was very cheap, and because I only have 150 megabytes per second, it works just fine. This is where I store all of my data on, or back all of it up. It's a ReadyNAS Duo. This thing was built in 2008. I think I scooped it up on eBay for $20-something, and I got the hard drives in the refurbished section of a local computer store. So didn't cost me very much at all. This is a very old network attached storage. This is what I used before I got this, but I still have files on it that I don't really want to put on here unless I really need to get rid of it. Still works just fine. Up here is a managed switch, and those are running to all my various stuff in the house, like my TV, where I've got that running back there, and a PlayStation, some other good stuff. Starting to fill that up, so I just kind of turned this old firewall into a switch so that I can extend out more of it and attach more devices when that time comes. So that's all that is up there for now. I do have it running. I have like this little old PC down here working as the server, so I just have that attached up there. That just goes, this is a Chromecast on here, but I can switch that out, and I can also switch out this monitor to see what's going on with that. You'll see I also have two Raspberry Pis up there. One of the Pis is for Pi-hole that I run. I'll show you that in a second here. And one of these is just so I can SSH into it and kind of mess around with Linux and try to see really how it works. I'm trying to learn Linux a lot more. Back here, that's just the home device for my Blink camera that I use to watch my front door. This is where I spend most of my time. I've got my MacBook here. This is a 2011. It's a hand-me-down from my older brother who gave it to me. These monitors I think I got on sale from Micro Center, thank God. So they were relatively cheap as well. But one's a 24-inch and the other one's a 19, I want to say. This is a launch pad. That's where you can like make your own music and stuff. I use Ableton along with one of my older MIDI kits here that I still use. I actually use that one on my Mac, and I use the Launchpad on my PC. Which here's my PC. It's just running a Ryzen. I don't know, a Ryzen 5. I don't actually know very much about it. My old roommate helped me pick this out with a Corsair AIO. This is a 570 graphics card and a 650 bronze power supply. Standard 16 gigs RAM. Nothing special to it really, but it gets what I need to get done on it. Didn't have a Wi-Fi card on the motherboard, so I went ahead and attached an external one, even though I do have it LANed in as well. Sometimes that LAN cable sometimes isn't the greatest, just cuts out occasionally, so I'll just switch over to Wi-Fi and I won't even notice half the time. So that's pretty cool about that. That is where my iPad, it's also, I think one of my friends just gave that to me, yeah. So I use that to run all my transactions for t-shirts and stuff like that, and record all my book work for my business. These microphones and the stand, honestly were not that expensive. I can't remember the price, but I just remember I got them for they were on a flash sale on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. And they sound very good compared to a lot of the shit that you hear out there. So it's not bad at all. Yeah, let me just pull up here and get the network speeds. this is generally what I'm getting around, because I'm paying for $150 a month. So I wish that there was fiber service here, but unfortunately there is no fiber service available for my area at least. There might be in some places of Las Vegas, but where I am, there is definitely not. So for copper, it's not bad. It gets what I need to get done. I really wish I had faster upload speeds, to be frank. I think that it's a little slow on the upload. Between 10 to 15 isn't the greatest. So hopefully one day Cox will either start running fiber optic lines, which I believe they are doing in the nicer residential areas. But as for us in the apartments, that probably won't get done until the end. So we'll see. I should include this too. This is just a range extender. I used it back when I lived in a house, so I needed it a little more from more walls and stuff. But if I have it, I might as well use it, plug it in. And it does extend my range quite a bit further out into the parking lot, so I can use it if I'm in my car pulling in and I don't have to use like the public Wi-Fi or my phone data. So that's been a nice addition too. So anyway, that's pretty much just what it is. Not much going on. Like I said, you can get all this stuff on eBay or any secondhand. Like I said, I got that at the pawn shop, my router. So it doesn't have to cost a lot, and if you just put it inside like a cabinet and like make it try to look nice and tuck some of the wires away, it can look professional, quote unquote. Obviously it doesn't look like I worked for Switch or anything, but just wanted to show off how I built everything here. Hopefully that answers some questions about, I think it's been a grand total, I think like $300 for all of my network supplies, not my computers. This is really the only computer I've really ever paid for. Everything else has kind of been a hand-me-down, thankfully. So I know that I'm kind of lucky on that part, where my older brother's a tech geek and wants to buy every brand new product the minute it comes out, and then I just get to either buy it for super cheap or he just gives it to me. So thanks for watching.